We are in an information war, and we are losing that war.
This is Robert Foster for Rap News once again, and what an eventful past few months it's been. History has certainly been happening, pyramids trembling and regimes unraveling, dictatorships being shaken in Tunisia, Egypt, Algeria, Bahrain, and now in Libya. And in media, an army of indie pioneers has emerged to pwn injustice through the cybersphere, facing riot gear with status updates and Twitter feeds, bringing peeps to the streets in corrupt state. And while the West stands by and applauds the protest, posing as the model of freedom for the rest, the world asks, where will the revolution begin next? Wait, it's...
This rhetorical question is perhaps self-answering. A protest called Occupy Wall Street, trying to underscore and gum up the financial industry's influence on who's rich and who's not. Why wouldn't that get extensive news coverage? In our third story, after 5 straight days of sit-ins, marches, and shouting, and some arrests, actual North American newspaper coverage of this, even by those who have thought it farce or failure, has been limited to one blurb in a free newspaper in Manhattan and a column in the Toronto Star. It started Saturday when about 1,000 people marched into New York's financial district to express their anger over how the financial system treats the majority of Americans, what they call the 99%ers, and to draw attention to the misdeeds of Wall Street. They have been confronted with an ever-increasing police presence, which is blocking certain streets and attempting to keep protesters away from the stock exchange itself.
Fox and its talent have been working very hard to discredit the roots of the movement, calling them dirty, disgusting hippies, ranting on how scary the idea of free love is. But let's make sure to remember that Fox isn't the only ones that are doing that.
From political talking points to smoking lots of joints. So when does a protest become grotesque? Well, right around the 5th filthy day of a sit-in/live-in demonstration at a park near Wall Street, where 300 half-naked trust funders have gathered together for something called a Day of Rage rally. And the anti-big business bohemians plan on squatting there until their unintelligible demands are met. As a result, Red Eye sent its smelliest correspondent to infiltrate and investigate, which, as far as Bill's concerned, is code for score-free weed.
Truly, this is a day of rage. Rage against the machine, rage against society, and rage against soap. I'm here to get my protest on and fight the power. Let's do this.
About Wall Street, it's not about economic justice. This is just an amalgamation of all of these anti-capitalistic people, anti-American people, whatever. You have some very, very interesting video from Greece today where there are riots and burning down. Let's roll that video. All right, this is what happens right here in Greece. This is what happens when the far left gets out of control and takes over. And then you tell them, no, we can't afford your entitlements anymore. We can't afford your economic justice, your social justice. And then they say, you know what? We're burning down the town. Could that happen here?
I'm not sure it's as accepted as you say.